a woman is concerned, more than men, you must remember that there is a core and there are other components to your life. The core is you. The challenge is, as women, for those who are married, once we become married, we totally submit who we are into being the wife of. And when we become mothers, we submit again to being the mother of. None of which is wrong, except that the core, which is you, never went anywhere. You remain the girl that her father loved and nurtured and looked after, the one they sent to school, the one who made the choices of the subjects and what to study, the one who wanted to be a doctor, a lawyer, an artist, whatever you wanted to be, the one with the dreams and the ambition never went anywhere. At the point of making the choice of a spouse or not, you only added what should make a difference, what should be a value addition to the core, but the core must never be set down. Because I have met too many unhappy, miserable women who look at other women who are successful and say, and I used to be smarter than her in school. And she was not even half as good as I was when we were working together. And she wasn't. It's not about who got the best certificate. It's about who executes their life project the best. So frankly, at the end of the day, you need to be true to yourself, and you must understand that for your core to succeed, you must pay attention to ensuring that the core is protected and that the core is true to herself and continues to make the final decisions in every situation as it will help the core to manifest. Now, the core as a wife is great, but we're thankful. When Mrs. Oshibodu was talking, she talked about a very supportive husband. Many of us have different ones. We have some very supportive, we have some not. I saw some amazing men here who came with their wives to the conference. They're not in the conference, but they came supporting their wives who are speaking or attending. I always call them gems amongst men. The men who have enough understanding to know that when she succeeds, I succeed. And giving her what she needs in addition to help her succeed is me helping myself to succeed. As I say to the world, my last name is what? But is that really my last name? Because my father paid for my education and everything. But if I ask you, do you know my father's name? Some do, some don't. So it's a great sacrifice when a woman metamorphoses into the other name. And when she does well with it, she brings honor to that name. And that is a gift of love from a woman to her husband. But that gift must never take away the person that woman is. And more than anybody else, the one who has the responsibility to protect you is you. Now, when it comes to the other side of you're a parent, whether adopted or naturally born, as a mother, don't get lost in mothering that you lose yourself. Yes, there are challenges, there are situations, there's everything that will challenge who we are, but we must consciously understand that there's a time and a season when the children actually think you're a nuisance because you are too present. And you must account for your own life, because I've seen too many mothers who say, after I gave up everything for you, who asked you? In reality, I want my mother to be there for me every time that I need her. She's dead now. But I also want to know that she has a life I can look up to, respect and honor, and that I can learn from. I was saying to someone about 2 days ago that I cannot imagine my sons saying their wives cannot be ambitious or driven. Who raised them? It cannot be me. And they cannot watch a mother like myself or all of you here and decide that they want to be that man that will not allow a woman to give her gift for the benefit of our nation or the world. But we control it as women. Who raises those men? How do you raise your sons? As a woman who is raising sons and daughters? Are you setting the right tone for that? Protect your core, because when they're married and gone, you will still remain. But will you like yourself that you see when the husband or the children might not necessarily need you anymore as you want to? This, pay attention to the core. Fight for it. Protect it. Remember, this is always the biggest part, because it never went anywhere. Additions came, but the center never changed.